down here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the
Princeton High School is a place where teachers encouraged us to break the status quo. It's a place where athletes help lead the music department to a third-place finish in the IHSA sweepstakes contest, and a farmer can tie the fastest pin record in wrestling. We could be a dancer and play volleyball, or we could be a basketball player and also a cheerleader. Contrary to popular belief, this was a lot like High School Musical. As a freshman, I viewed myself as an athlete. I wasn't going to join choir or audition for madrigals simply because I played sports. After being persuaded by numerous friends, I finally decided to give the singing thing a shot, and I'm very thankful I did. I learned that Princeton High School didn't expect me to be a softball player or an alto in the choir. Here, I could be both. At some point in our lives, many of us will look back on a time when we went straight from a sports practice to a choir or band concert. We'll be thankful for the coaches, directors, and administration that made our hectic lives possible. We'll reminisce on times when we weren't expected to choose only one group to identify with. And one day, we'll encourage our children to step out of their comfort zones and try something new, just like we did. As we move forward and open new doors for ourselves, I hope we never forget the closed ones. The closed doors of PHS have taught us to always stay true to ourselves and broaden our most unexpected horizons. These doors hold memories of friends we will keep for the rest of our lives. We've arrived at this point because we've stuck together. Champions, one and all, the class of 2019 is all in this together. Thank you.
Good morning. I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here today to support the class of 2019. First off, I just want to recognize a couple of amazing people. To the class of 2019, well done. We made it. It wasn't easy, but we pushed through and have come so far. Today is the beginning of a new chapter for all of us, and I hope that each of you continues to chase after your dreams. To the entire Princeton High School staff, thank you. Thank you for providing us with your wealth of knowledge and allowing us to grow throughout our past 4 years. Thank you for creating an atmosphere that made learning not only informational, but a fun process as well. To the parents of these graduates, wow, I think we owe you the biggest thanks of all. Without you, well, obviously we wouldn't be here, but your constant love and support has shaped us into the people we are today. Speaking from my own experience, I know there are times when we don't express how grateful we are for you. But we couldn't do it without you. Mom, cover your ears for this part because it takes so much for me to say this with you here. Although we may act like we know it all, we don't. But before I elaborate on that, I just want to reminisce on a few memories from the past 4 years. Freshman year began our journey through high school. We were timid and scared to say something or look at someone the wrong way. The best memory freshman year happened in Spanish 1 when Braden Murphin, or as we now refer to him as Big Slammer, exposed himself. For all of you who are confused, we were writing our email addresses down, and Murph's email address was Big Slammer. Well, let's just say that name has stuck with him for the past 4 years. Sophomore year seems like a big blur, but we can't forget about Olivia McCarter passing out after the blood drive. I mean, some of us just aren't made for donating blood. Before we knew it, it was junior year, the year we began to learn the most about ourselves and start to feel as if we were growing out. We had finally become the big dogs, as Chase begged me to put in here. I know Mason Orr really felt like a big dog when he ate it as he was running onto the football field. For those of you who haven't seen the pictures, go to PHS Sports and Activities on Facebook. You will not be disappointed. Lastly, senior year, the year in which we all diagnose ourselves with a very contagious illness, senioritis. It has taken its toll on each one of us, but nonetheless, we made it. Senior year flew by, but I think we can all remember the time Dallas had an incident on the football field. I truly wasn't sure how to incorporate this without going into great detail, but his diagnosis was extra-testicular hematoma. From freshman year to senior year, we have grown tremendously. Hold tight to all the memories made throughout high school, because as we turn the page to a new chapter, our lives are about to change. As humans, we're creatures of habit. We find a routine and stick to it. As students, up to this point, we have spent the last 12 years of our lives in a repetitious cycle. Wake up, go to school, go to practice, game, or work of some sort. Go home, eat dinner, do your homework, well, at least some of us, sorry, Kelly, and go to bed. It is almost as if we are on a conveyor belt that is moving us along the path. However, that's all about to change. As we graduate high school and go to college or straight into the workforce, we no longer have the same schedule that's been outlined for us since entering school. Although we have slowly gained more freedom and independence throughout high school, so many decisions have been made up for us up to this point. However, it is now your decision whether or not you will step outside of your bubble, create change in your life, and become who you truly want to be. Once you allow yourself to step outside of your norm, it is the moment you will begin to learn things you never knew about yourself. In fact, you may even find your purpose in life. Many of us think we have an idea of what we want to do in life, and many of us have absolutely no clue. By allowing yourself to experience change, you will open the door to opportunities that may have never presented themselves otherwise. There is no roadmap for life. Therefore, we all travel our own unique path. Life is truly what you make it. Putting life's challenges into perspective allows you to make the most of every situation. Acknowledge everything you've confronted and use each experience to grow and develop. Along the way, it is important to understand you are going to make mistakes, but those mistakes and failures are a necessary part of self-growth and development throughout your life. The way in which you respond to your failures will truly teach you about your character and who you have the potential to be. As we persevere and grow through our experiences, we are able to share our message with and inspire those around us. You are the author of this next chapter in your life. It is your story, but I want to challenge you to take risks and experience new things. Step outside your comfort zone and discover a newfound passion or hidden talent. The possibilities in life are truly endless. Finally, always take time to reflect upon and grow from your experiences, because some of the best lessons you'll learn will be outside of the classroom. Also, happy birthday to Alejandro Gomez. Thank you.
We made it. We have all come a long way since we started as freshmen 4 years ago. While we have not all followed the same path to get here, we come together today to celebrate the end of our high school careers and the beginning of a new stage in all of our lives. Whether that means joining the workforce, going to trade school or college, or joining up with the military branch, we will all be moving on. And while I know we are all excited to be starting these new adventures, I ask that you never forget the people you have met, the friends you have made, and the knowledge that you have gained from your time in high school. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and it was an honor to learn, laugh, and serve amongst you these 4 years. At this time, I would like to present the class gift to board member Gary Hanna on behalf of the class of 2019.
On behalf of the Princeton High School Board of Education, District Number 500, I accept the class gift of class of 2019. Your generosity is appreciated, and we thank you for it. Good luck on your future endeavors. We believe you're well prepared for the future. Again, thank you for your efforts. Today, Princeton High School is proud to recognize Mr. Dave Moore and Mrs. Lori Waller, who will be retiring at the conclusion of the school year. Mr. Moore and Mrs. Waller, would you please come forward? Thank you for your faithful service and dedication to Princeton High School. Best of luck in your well-deserved retirement. At this time, we will present a number of very prestigious awards. You will find a complete description of each of the awards in your program. We will begin today with the Templeton Citizenship Award. This year's recipients, Chase Tatum and Lindsay Wright.
The Lillian Hoover Memorial Award is presented to Alec Johnson.
The Kevin F. Jensen Memorial Award. This year's recipient, Justin Hoffeditz.
The Roger Isaacson Award is presented to Damian Alex and Kalina Dury Borsch.
The Donna Bell Fry Scholarship, Michael Kramer.
Mary Carr Udemeyer English Award is presented to Brielle Conwell.
The American Legion Award. This year's recipients, Peyton Hamrick and Lindsay Wright.
The Ozella Seward Music Scholarship is presented to Jessica Carlson.
The All-Around Achievement Award by the H.A. Clark Fund. This year's recipients, Chase Tatum and Miranda Sorensen.
Meg Allie Fisher, Kendra Ann Kane, Adrian Claire Sneeden, Lauren Taylor McMillan, Daniel Eugene Nafziger, Alexandra Nicole Marie Borges, Tressa Marie Reyes Nelson, Drew Thomas Sutton Gray, Peyton Jackson Hamrick, Justin Michael Hoffedens, Alex Michael Johnson, Mason Parker Lloyd Orr, Victoria Elaine Tiemann, Nicole Marie Carlone, Jasmine Nicole Abbey, Maya Janae Akers, Catherine Ellen Bauer, Elena Grace Bickett, Allison Paige Blocky, Elizabeth Ann Braun, Austin Charles Briddick, Lydia Rose Brown, Elizabeth Dawn Buchanan, Emily K. Burns, Jessica Marie Carlson, Genevieve Cecile Tunis Chari, Dalton Leroy Cheshire, Jonathan Thomas Colby, Connor Wade Comoni, Brielle Kaylin Conwell, Seth Aaron DeFreezer, Kyle Sean DeGudis, Jimson Alexis DeGuzman, Connor Edwin Dickens, Shay Nicole Zarizian, Jacob Allen Ebner, Caitlin Ann Engelbrecht, Matthew Ray Dalai Enriquez, Trace Allen Erickson, Emily Jean Fisher, Dylan Sino Forbeck, Alexis Donna Forrester, Brian Douglas Gates, Heather Marie Gebhardt, Cody Marvin Gothard, Kenley Scott Grimmer, Elijah James Grunman, Claire Jillian Hamilton, Kaylee Nicole Hamrick, Leah Elizabeth Hanson, Cameron James Hargis, Shaylin Renee Hartman, Julia Paige Hochstetter, Scott William Hoffman, Skylar Elizabeth Ioka, Gabrielle Marie Jaggers, Macy Elise Jansen, Ashley Renee Lynn Jennings, JC Sue Jensen, Evan Mitchell Kammerer, Ida Kappel Boyson, James Camden Krasinski, Mackenzie Elizabeth King, Michael William Kramer, Caitlin Grace Leopold, Brianna Nicole Leverage, Jade Ashley Loftus, Isa Bell Luna, Alessandra Eliana Marandola, Samuel Alexander May, Olivia Ray McCarter, Gavin Wayne McDaniel, Lydia Grace Mead, Damian Connor Miller, Troy Anthony Mullen, Peyton Thomas Moore, Braden John Murfin, Allison Marie Murray, Abby Marie Nord, Austin Jonathan O'Neill, Jamie Marie Orwig, Kylie Noreen Otley, Corinne Marie Peterson, Austin Michael Phillips, Beck Thomas Robbins, Colin James Rutledge, Abigail Haley Skaggs, Kylie Mae Schenk, Joseph James Shalacy, Haley Irene Shaw, Blake O'Neill Schaffner, Margaret Catherine Siebert, David Earl Sims, Braden Alexander Smith, Paige Nicole Smith, Reed Hunter Smith, Miranda Ann Sorensen, Brody Dwayne Spencer, Caitlin Elizabeth Storm, Bryson Laverne Strozalka, Hallie Marie Tates, Trevor Nathaniel Tate, Chase Dwayne Tatum, Gabriel Eric Thompson, Angelica Marie Turpin, Caitlin Marie Unger, Kelly Dawn Vandenbush, Olivia Marie Bergamini, Gavin Michael Vetter, Seth Schuyler Wallace, Victoria Rose Wallace, Hayden Joseph Welty, Anthony Vincent Wenlin, Connor Joseph West, Joshua Peter Wooden, Rebecca Irene Workman, Judson Ebel Scott, Lindsay Marie Wright, Katrina Yem.
Members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, family, and friends. At this time, it is my pleasure to certify that each of these students have completed the requirements necessary for graduation from Princeton High School. Accordingly, it was with great pride that I present to you the class of 2019.